Okay, we're going to go ahead and draw the tensioner and rubber band for a above water prop, which is typically one tensioner. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom into this eye hook. And you might have to watch this video more than once to kind of follow these first few steps. It's a little funny, a little tricky, but you'll figure it out. Here we go. I'm going to hit L for line tool. And I'm actually going to hover along the inner or outer circle, doesn't matter. But I'm going to jump to the middle. I'm going to find center. I'm going to click once. Okay, I'm actually now going to move along the green axis. And I'm going to type in 1 over 16 and hit enter. I'm now going to move away along the green axis and I'm going to type in 1 over 8. Now one thing you'll find, I'll just change the orientation here, you can see that it's extending out this end, but it's lining up with the eye hook on this end. So we're actually going to now jump back to this side here. You can see I'm still connected, my line is still connected, and now this is a distance that you may have to sit and measure with a ruler to see how long your tensioner is. Just for an example, I'm going to type in 2 inches. And then from this point, I'm now going to once again move along the green axis, and I'm going to type in 1 over 8. And then I'm going to come in this direction. Once again, you can probably sit there and measure it with your ruler. I know on some I've seen them about a ½ inch, some more, some less. I'm going to just type in 1 over 2 here. Now I'm going to get out of line tool. You can see I'm still connected by hitting the escape key. Now the last line I made was about a ½ inch. So let me go back to the other side of this. I'm going to hit L for line. I'm going to click here. Once again, I'm going to move in this direction. Now once again, you may have to measure this to see what you have. I'm going to go ahead and type in 1 over 2 again. Now, let me hit escape key. The most important part of this whole process, the length here and the length here, that's something you can measure, is this thickness right here, or this length. This was 1/8 of an inch, 1 over 8. And here's why that's important. You can see there's my tensioner. When I draw the rubber band, what makes this easy is I can go ahead and use this part of my tensioner to draw a flat 1/8 inch wide object, which in this case will be my rubber band. I could do this a few ways. I could use the line tool. I could click once here, and by measuring my rubber band, let's just say the rubber band stretched out typically ends somewhere back here. And I don't have my propulsion system on yet, but I eventually will. We'll just say the rubber band is 4½ inches in length. Okay, once again, we said it's 1/8 of an inch in this direction. So I'm going to look for that green axis. I'm going to type in 1 over 8. That's how thick the rubber band is. And then I'm going to come back, look for the other side of that tensioner, and you'll just notice I get a flat rectangular shape. Okay, we're going to say that's the rubber band. Now once again, haven't drawn the propulsion system yet, so it may be something that you add later. If I just add a little bit of thickness to this rubber band, I'm going to hit P for push pull. And I'm actually going to push pull it up 1 over 32. 1 over 32, enter. And I'm also going to push pull it in this direction. This direction, 1 over 32. Okay, we just have something with a little bit more thickness to it. So let me zoom out here, give you a better idea as to what this rubber band is going to look like. And there's my tensioner. Once again, this might be a piece you add later. You could draw the tensioner now, add the propulsion system, and then figure out how this tensioner is going to connect to your propulsion system. Okay, you may have to watch this video again to go through those steps, but once again, the most critical part is this here. This is 1/8 of an inch, 1 over 8. Go ahead and save your work, and move on to possibly your last video.